On the 6th day of December, my true love gave to me 5 wine and jokes and a wine down of the century. Welcome to Rhythm and Wine with Karen and Lean. This is a space where we explore whining, this beautiful dance discipline, and all of its expressions with your body. It is day 6 of our December series where we come together and whine every day, baby. And today it is all about change, which you might be like, where were you all year? Change is happening all the damn time. Change today. So we are going to um, focus on how we switch up our wine. So it's going to be a lot of waist focus. I know the past couple of days we've been doing a lot of balance, lower body, high, the legs are strengthening. Today we are going to work on the upper half a bit, particularly the waist. So let's get started. I realize I'm wearing my slippers right now, so I'm gonna kick them away. It's not a problem. I just I just really want my feet on the ground right now. All right, let's do a little warm up together. Um, I'm gonna find my stance. I have a story for you, but I want to find our stance first. So I'm gonna be thighs slightly parted for me. Okay, and let's do our scan. You could be any stance you want, okay? Always together. You can switch midway. I'm just working on my mobility in this. So I'm going to be pushing off the floor. The deep breath in, push off the floor. Don't lock the knees, maybe lift the thighs. Adjust the pelvis, tilt the pelvis a little, hold the core. Oh, one more breath to bring it all the way up. And relax. I took like 7 breaths in there. So I don't want to count your breaths because I'm like, just breathe as you like, you know? Even do it again, just push off. When I say bring the breath all the way up and like relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Nice. But really, we're looking at this floor opposition where we're actively like pushing off the floor a bit, and that helps us with all types in our winding. All right, and for me, I'm gonna wind up today. So usually I would say sink a little, which you can. If you're like that quad, that quad strengthening the past 2 days, I need more. So I would say then sink a little. I'm gonna wind up actually. So I'm gonna be kind of like pedaling off the floor a bit. But it's completely up to you, you know? We're gonna do this again. So if you want to start off in a sunken in a lowered wine, then go ahead. All right, let's find our wine and go. And for this moment, let's just bring the chest, breathe into it, just play a little bit. I just have something to say, which is this has truly been a gift to be doing this every single day with people, you know, even though you're through the screen, we're still with each other. Let's switch directions and still be scanning anything that's happening. You can drop the neck to one side, the other side. Give yourself, this might be the first sweet wine you give yourself all day. Wah. Make it nice and sweet. What I was saying, just I am learning how I would like to speak and how I would like to um, even speaking to myself, because as I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself. Sorry, let's reverse again. So I'm really thank you for being patient with me as I learn how to communicate, and I'm like watching my tone and how to uh, guide, because I don't feel like I'm guiding you on this is exactly how you whine. Like, no, I'm guiding us together on how to feel within our body what's happening when we're whining, and then really exploring what we like to do in this movement. I'm taking some risks Okay, so we have our basic one. You can reverse again. You can do a side tap, pulse a little. I haven't been talking too much about like what happens in the knees or if you're like pedaling the knees, because honestly, it is something for you to individually explore. I recommend trying all things and seeing what feels right, because some things will tweak, like if I'm don't usually press off this way, although I might now because I'm like hello. um I like to isolate, but that might be for you. I would just say like be pressing off evenly and then watch your posture. So I was like, as long as it feels nice and you're not, splaying over, tipping, your posture is going to help in that. That's why we work on it so much. All right, time to change. Okay, you're in your stance, you have your wine, you either lowered or up. I'm going to be up, and we are going to do this motion. Now, in the Caribbean, in a lot of countries, they call that juk. It's a juk, like you juk something, like stab it. So it's like boom, 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 boom. But we're gonna slow it down. And this is a move I'm familiar with. I've been doing it since I was a child. But I really today want to slow this down and understand what's happening in this waist and really isolate it, and then maybe see if I can articulate it like pump, 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 forward and back. All right, so I'm gonna say this from this side. So let's just start forward and back. Okay, forward and back. The best way I can describe this is as if kind of like you're on a rocking chair. Okay, maybe you're on the veranda. You're on a rocking chair. It's that smooth. There are times when you will isolate and it will go much more pronounced. But right now, it's smooth. If you start off smooth, you will be able to isolate. That's not a problem. So it's really nice and smooth. And we're not jerking back and jerking forward. It's like as soon as you hit back, like bam, bam, it's just rolling, rolling. And you might be doing a slight bend in your knees to do this. I would say just watch your posture, not leaning too forward. You tuck the pelvis and keep going at whatever pace. Okay, we'll do a few more. Really check, are you still pushing off the floor? Are we sinking into the knees? Maybe you come up a little bit. What's it like to do it way up? What's it like to do it further down? Things change. Things change over here. And then come up a little. Okay, now let's piecemeal it. So we're in the back, and then we go to the middle, and then front. Front, middle, back. Back, middle, front. Hold the core here. If you want, sorry, I'm like really watching my tone. Like if you want to hold your core, you can. It's something I'm working on. Sorry, front, middle, back, back, middle, front. Oh, front, middle, back, back, middle, front. And let's keep playing with that. Why this is so helpful, actually. If you notice, I'm really concentrating right now because I'm genuinely wondering what happens even in my upper body when I'm at the front versus the middle versus the back. The back, I feel like my shoulders relax a lot more. In the front is when I start to curl. So I actually want to like relax my shoulders all together and see if I can keep the focus on my waist and really be pushing off the floor as I do this. So I'm not sinking too hard into my knees. And then as I'm doing this with my waist, well, I am still trying to make it smooth. I realized I just started to like jerk a little bit and I was like, no, I want this to be very nice. Okay, let's see. Can we pick up the pace? So front, middle, back, dun, 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 dun. It's okay if it looks weird. It doesn't matter. Bum, bum, bum. Front, middle, back, middle, front, middle, back, middle, front, middle, back, middle, front, middle, back, middle, front. What? And then we sink a little. Front, middle, back, middle, front. Bum, 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 bum. Keep sinking. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe you lift the heels. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, so much happening. Maybe you keep going down. Bum, 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 bum. Either way, I'm going to stop halfway. Like, liar. We are still working the quads. Front, middle, back, front, middle, back. Whew. Okay, push up and come off. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's change it up even more. We're going to juk wine, side, side, juk wine, side, side. So we're going to like juk, 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 wine, 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 side, 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 side. And like we'll do that over and over. And you might be like, these are three very basic wines in the whining world, or just wines in the way you can express your waist. Yes, yes, they are. But once you can understand what's happening in here, what can't you do? You're like, what? I didn't say. What can't you do? Is what can't you do? Okay. Find your stance. Maybe you want to switch it up. Should I try? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try with my thighs touching. I don't know. Okay. Do your scan. Just push off the floor. Take that big, deep breath. Relax the shoulders down. Need to rotate the wrists, wriggle the hands. Amen. Okay. I'm going to sink a little for me, just a tad though. I'm focusing here today for me. But if you want to go lower, by all means, or if you want to stay up, by all means. Okay, we have our stance. You're pushing off the floor, spreading that weight to all four corners as much as possible. Ooh, there we go. I found it. I found the sweet spot. And there we go. Juk, 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 juk. Oh, I didn't. Juk, juk. Wine, 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 wine. Tap, tap, tap. Wine. Tap, tap, tap. Again. Juk, 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 juk. Wine, 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 wine. Then tap, 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 tap. Very nice. Come on for a sec. If you are wondering about how to transition, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to count it. We're going to do our own variations of that for a minute. And I just want you to actually play with that variation. If you're new to this and you're like the transition, because we're not playing with music, which is nice because now you actually get to be like, how, if I'm joking forward, if maybe when I'm forward is when I then come to my wine, or if I'm back, then I swing to my wine, because you want everything to be like a nice fluid movement. So don't rush it. And then if you're whining, maybe when you come up, you're like, this is when I start to tap here. What's most important, honest, is like what's happening in the feet and the upper body as this is happening, because that is really going to help you. It's like a sandwich. This is the middle, and everything below and above is going to help you get this going. All right, so let me go. I have my stance. If you need to reset, go ahead. I maybe go a little lower this time. I didn't get enough quad. Enough quad workout. Okay, let's go. It's a juk, wine, then tap at your pace. Okay. I might even slow this down a little. Breathe deep. Let's do it again. If you're already on, and see if there's times where you whine, you can bring the chest and breathe into that lift. And then if you tap, maybe it's more isolated. And I'm rocking forward. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more time. Maybe sink a little lower. I speak to myself as I say this too. Oh. Okay. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, I like this. I like paying attention this way. Now we're gonna adjust the pace for each one. Uh-huh. Lots of change, lots of change. What do they say? Change is the only thing that's constant. It's like, well, they haven't met the Rhythm and Wine crew, baby. Little did they know, we know how to switch it up. If you're like, it's not, you're not that funny. Like, relax. Okay, find your stance. I'm going to go, you know what I would like to do is try a wide one. If you haven't tried a wide one, let me try a wide one. This, my feet placement when I'm wide, I do much more conscious of. So let's push off. Tuck that pelvis, deep breath. All the way up. Relax the shoulders. If you need to breathe again, do another deep breath all the way up. Oh, very nice. I think I'm gonna go just very slight bend again today. Just helps me because I'm like, nah, I really want to focus on my waist and my core. I'm like building this area, and then we'll bring the quads in a minute. Don't worry, we'll bring it. Okay, so here we are. I'm checking. My knees are kind of splaying in, so I'm just checking, adjusting. So there's this, and then there's this, and from here, I have a lot more range of mobility than trying to do it from here. So that's why sometimes playing with your pelvis tuck is just super helpful. And then as soon as I do that, it's like ricochets, like everything above wants to align. All right, we're sunk in or not, whichever you prefer. And we're gonna do this. Okay, let me juk slow. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Keep it nice and smooth. Front, back, nice caress. Front, back. Okay, last juk, and then we went front, back, and then we whine, 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 whine. Give yourself some space to work in here. Let me say that nice. Just a reminder to me. Give myself some space to like play. Whine, whine, whine. I'm adjusting my weight transfer a little. Relax the shoulders. Deep breaths in. At the chest. Whine, whine, whine. All right, now we tap, 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 tap. Yes. Oh, and if you're worried about the isolation in this move, don't worry about it. Really, you're trying to just bring the hip over while keeping the knees and feet. Again, posture and the lower body is what's going to help this. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, and then we transition to our whine in 3, 2, 1. Whine slow. Slow, very slow. Chest this. Breathe into that lift. Oh, yes. Even round and open the shoulders if you need to. Oh. A wine a day keeps the doctor away. I don't know that. I'm not. Like, does it? Let's reverse this in this slow wine. Slow. Slow with chest. Okay? And then we're gonna juk. Bam, 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 bam. Still very nice and smooth at this pace. If it's better for you to slow it down so that you can really feel that like pendulum swing front to back, then do so. Otherwise it's bam, 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 bam. Keep going. Relax the shoulders. Even look down at you would be nice. Stretch the neck. Check the knees. Whoo, check the knees, baby. Check the knees. If you're wide, either way, check the knees. Keep going. Okay, now let's push up. Very nice. Now let's see if we can do this, of course, winding down, all right, and playing with all of that with your waist, all right? Um, as always, I'm going to say this first and show this first. If your range is here, which is lovely in terms of your wind and go down, then you are doing the exact same thing just within that range. So your halfway is here and your down is here, right? Or your halfway is here and your down is here. Play with your, so if you're hearing me say, okay, now stop halfway, all the way down, then that's what you're working in. Same thing. What's the stance, guys? What do I want to do? I'm gonna feet together. I have a feeling this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge to do feet together. Actually, well, let's do both. We'll do feet together first, and then we'll go wide. Or thighs touching, I should say. Thighs touching, and then we'll go wide. I'm just interested in like what changes. Okay, let's get our stance. Push. Big breath. Oh. Relax. Relax the shoulders. Mm. Yeah, we haven't done. No, we don't need. We're not. Blah. We haven't done arms or anything, but it's okay. It's okay. It all come together. You're still moving. That's the most important. And I truly don't believe there's a right way to move your arms. You can just have them at your side. Okay, I'm thighs touching. Have my stance. All right, I'm gonna start up. Let's start up. All right, I'm gonna start with our side tap, which may feel like wow to do it like this. So I'm careful not to be jerking the knees too much. This is really coming from my waist. Okay, and let's lower. Bam, bam. This is the pace. Bam, 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 bam. Slow wine, slow wine, slow wine, slow wine. Lift the heels over a little bit. Slow wine. If you're lifting the heels, slow wine, slow wine, slow wine. We're going to slow wine to halfway. Halfway. Okay? And we're halfway. We're going to pause and juk. Bam, 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 bam. And keep going down. Bam, 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 bam. And then almost when you're there, you're going to go slow, 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 slow juk as you go down. Ah. And wherever your floor is, keep that going. Juk. Front, back, front, back. Down here is just a good moment. Take a moment for your posture. And we're going to come up, but we're not going to push up this time. We are going to do that back up. Okay? So keep this bam, front, back, push, push. Halfway, tap, 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 tap. Push up, tap, 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 tap. Push up and whine, 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 whine. Wah. Again. Let's go a little wider. Go nice and wide. I'm very interested. Find your stance. Up. Oh. Tuck that pelvis, especially going down, it'll help. And anytime you're needing to adjust, yes, it's playtime, baby. Let me go. Okay, I'm going to start up. I'm going to start up this time with a big open whine. Let the breath lift you. Slowly lower, lower a little bit, lower a little bit, stop, and tap, 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 tap. Then we'll double time it. Tap, 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 tap. Keep blowing. Tap, 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 tap. Maybe the heels are lifted for you. Tap, 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 tap. Stop, pause, pause, and jug, 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 jug. You want to go double? Dun, 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 dun. And whine, whine it down, whine it down, whine it down. This is too tight in here. My hips are so tight. So if you're just like massaging it out like so, whew, Jazadel, or are we working on opening this up a little more? We slowly are. Okay, coming back up. Push, juk, 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 juk. Halfway. Whine, whine, whew, whine, whine. Breathe into it. Whine, whine. Push up, whine, whine, and then tap, 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 tap. Double tap, 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 tap. Ah, big man. I'm gonna show you. Head over to Instagram and TikTok. I'm gonna show you why playing in these three types of wines, the tap, the regular wine, I don't have names. I don't have names. The circular and then the juk is so helpful in just knowing what happens in your body, because there's so much to play with within there, especially with the rhythm. So, bad gal me not friend up. Yeah, we said trend up. Look the ends, then up. Whole crew 10 up. I might have quoted that wrong. But when you go over, you'll know what song I'm talking about. Amen, guys. Day 6 down. We did a lot of change. I hope whatever change is happening for you is not too shaky. Oh, sorry. And that this change feels quite nice. Okay, again, head over to Instagram, TikTok at Rhythm and Wine 44 so you can see this into motion with rhythm. I hope you play some more with this. I truly do, because I'll be doing it. So I'm going to envision we're doing it together. Like one big fet. Okay, thank you. I will see you tomorrow for day 7.